What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. This is Sanjaya Kamat, and today I'm going to teach you how to design the estimation. Means how to do the estimation of any building or any houses. Okay. So to do this, you have to understand from the beginning. Okay. So uh, one by one, I will explain also. One by one, I will teach you also, and one by one. Okay. So topic by topic I will make you understand. So watch carefully and follow to my cursor so that you can understand easily. Okay. So if you have any doubt, then you can comment me on the comment box. Okay. So that I can make you understand, I can make you clarity in the next video. Okay, in upcoming videos. Okay. So uh, uh, now I'm going to begin. Okay, let's see. uh, to learn estimation, you have to use the Excel sheet. Okay, so you have to use the MS Excel program, so that you can do easily there. So I have prepared there. So one by one I will explain. Okay, so listen carefully. See. Okay, see, as you can see here, this is building estimation. Basically what happened is, before we starting building houses, so we have a plan, elevation and section, different parts of the section, different parts of the building. So what we observe is how how much total amount will be spent for building the building or houses. For that purpose, we do the estimation. So if we don't do it, it may no, depending on the area. Somewhere it may take 5 lakh 10 depending upon area, and depending upon how story of a building, type of a story of a building, the one clients wants to so okay. So depending upon that, we do the estimation. So to do the estimation, first of all, see this, look at this chart first. Okay, this will be constant. Okay, serial number will be constant, and this item description will be constant. Okay, in this column we will write the item description only, and here in this number we will write the how many number of the rod we used there, how many columns we used there, how many beam we used there. No, that things we will write in this number. Okay, and this length, width, and breadth both are same. Okay, so don't be confusion. Okay, and height and depth both are same. Okay, and this quantity means how much quantity is required for that, no, for that construction. Okay, and unit always should be in cubic meter. Okay, for that, because how much volume, because we are going to calculate the volume is quantity. If suppose length, breadth and height, three things are given, then you have to understand that we are going to calculate the volume. Okay, and volume is always measured in cubic meter, not in meter square. Okay, so don't be confusion. Okay, don't be confused. Okay, so see, as you can see here, earthwork in excavation is here. Okay, earthwork in excavation is in foundation. This means what? This topic means when we start to do the digging the soil, then what extra amount of the soil we remove, and we dig the depth of the footing. No, that is part is comes under in this topic. Okay, so as we can see, see, suppose you are going to construct the 4 by 4, no, 4 by 4 rooms in it may be low, say, let's say in 1 katta. Okay, and so for that purpose, let's say you will the client want to build the 8 room, uh, let's say, assume that 8 room and 8 room, and then 1 bathroom, 1 kitchen, no, and 1 veranda, no, these all comes under the what? To construct that, we have to dig the what? We have to dig the depth of the footing. So when we dig depth to depth, then there will be the what? We have to remove the extra amount of the soil. So so that what? So that beam, beam can lift the load. Okay, beam can carry the load to the okay earth surface. Okay, beneath the earth surface. Okay, so for that purpose we start from the beginning earthwork in excavation in foundation. So this footing is nothing but in any building you will see what this in building you will see the standing, no. So suppose how man is standing, so that way in that way footing is also standing. Okay, so so that mystery will make this. Okay, this is not our work. So footing, see suppose one room, if you want to construct the one room, then how much column should be there, how much footing should be provided there. Okay, so depending upon the size of the room, no, and quantity of the room, number of the rooms, we provide this footing. Okay, so suppose you can you have seen there in Burj Khalifa, no, no. So how much amount of quantity is required there, no. So how much steel, how much rod, how much concrete, many more you can see. And actually there was the depth of that was much more compared to that, no, normal houses, no. So that type of building is now you can see in Dubai, no. So see now I am beginning. See this number will be constant, length will be constant, and width will be constant. The height this will be this column will be right height only, and this on this column we will write the width and breadth, and in this column we will write the length of the bar, or maybe column, maybe no window, how much we will provide, that we will write in this length column. And number of the rods, number of the windows, number of the doors, we will write in the number. So so footing, now we are footing 1 meter by 1 meter. See 1 meter by 1 meter. See how much footing we are going to provide 11, number of 11. See footing number is 11. So see that footing length should be how much? 2.200 meter. And then that footing width should be how much? 2.00 meter. And then height, how much depth we have to keep for that footing? 500 580 meter. Okay, so see now you can say, now you see how this 84.12 came. So now you all are thinking how this came. So for this purpose we have to do the calculation. Let's say okay, we use the calculator here for this purpose. So we use the calculator. Let the calculator be pop up on the screen, then I will show you. Okay, calculator. Okay, this video will be lengthy if I will not do fast, then okay. So yesterday it was video for the 1 hour 18 minutes, no? So it might be lengthy. So if I not do fast, then see the my Windows is not. Now I think internet is slow. See this is not too working. I have typed the calculator and entering also, but not appearing that calculator option. Okay, see, okay, see actually now I will see on the screen now. See we have to multiply this all three things, number also, number of the rod, and length of this value, width of this value, and height of this value. If we multiply this all, then this how much it will come? 84.12 cubic meter. Okay, so I will show you. See let the is it open or not open? Still it is no, it is running. Okay, so this will, if it opens, then I will show you. So why not opening? So okay, then this will come, okay, 84.12 cubic meter. And then depth from the ground level is equal to how much? 0.6 plus 1 plus 0.6 is equal to 0.6 is equal to how much? Extra for working space. Suppose depth depth from the ground level. Suppose now I am standing on the ground level, no, and if we dig the extra amount of the soil, then that will be the uh, depth of the depth of the ground below the earth surface, okay, ground level. So this part is this topic is saying that only, okay. So that we have provided here, no, length is how much? 2.200 meter, and then width is how much? 2.00 meter, and height is how much? 1.580 meter. So we all this we have provided, no. So this is no more required now. So if we how this came, I will show you now in calculator. Is it opening? Still it is not open. Very very less still it is not open, no. If I open, then also let that file be open first, okay. Let it be open, then I will show you. See, now coming to pointer number 2. In pointer number 2, what we have to do? We have to do for the calculation. We have to do calculation for the footing PCC. Okay. So PCC, what we have to do? For that also we have to find the another footing we have to do. That that should be footing 1 meter by 1 meter. So and then footing we are taking, for this footing we are taking how much rod? Total number of rod should be 11, okay, and that rod length should be how much? 1 point 1.300 meter, and then which should be how much? 1.300 what meter, okay. So now see, now you can see, and then how much height should be? How much height should be? 0.075 meter, okay. So how much this? Now we have to multiply this all number of the rod, length of the rod, width of the rod, and height of the rod, and that is, this height is nothing but this is the depth, okay. So means thickness, you can say this height, and then so if we multiply this, how much it will come? 11 into 1.300 meter into 1.300 into 0.075 into how much? And if we press enter, how much it will come? 1.39 cubic meter, okay. So you can do in this calculator also, you can use this. If not come, then this will be wrong, okay. If came 1.39, then this will be absolutely correct, okay. So you can do by its own in calculator, okay. So these things and you have understood. So now come to the third point, okay. See, still it is running, it is not opened, no. So if this calculator open, then I will show you on calculator. See, still my internet is very slow, see. So it is not performing, no, quick. So now total quantity is how much? 1.39 cubic meter, okay. So another footing we have done for 1.39 cubic meter. So now coming to footing RCC, reinforced concrete, no. So for that we have taken the base. How much? Base 1 meter by 1 meter. This is also 1 by 1, means this is what? 1 meter by 1 meter means this is a square, okay. A square shape means all sides will be equal. So if the length and width, length and breadth both are no of same dimension, that should be a square footing. So you have to understand that, okay. And here thickness is how much we have taken? Thickness is 0.450. These things you have to understand, okay. So this is the topics, so you have to understand, okay. Now see, for this footing RCC we have taken the number of the rod how much? 11. And for this length how much we have taken? See, if you subscribe me, then I will make you expert in the civil engineering works, okay. So all engineers all civil engineers follow me so that I can bring you these types of video in upcoming days. Okay, so for you I can make you expert in the civil engineer work. So subscribe me, and then don't forget to hit the bell icon. So let's see this. Okay, base, how much I have taken the length here, 1 meter only. Okay, 1.000 means this is approximately 1 meter only. And here breadth is also here 1.000 meter. Okay, and similarly and here depth we have taken how much, thickness I told you earlier before, how much depth and thickness should be the same. So thickness is how much here, we have taken 0.450. So now what we will do, we'll multiply number of the rods into length into breadth into depth, then how much it will come, 4.95 cubic meter. So 4.9, see, still it is not opened in calculator. See, very slow. Okay, so how much it will come, it will, you can try, you can use the calculator. Okay, you can use the calculator. See, my calculator, it is not working. Okay, so that's why I cannot show you by using my calculator. See, see actually, okay, so you can do, you can try. Okay, so if it will not come, then you will say. Okay, uh, now you can see, you can do here also. Okay, in Excel sheet also, in here, but why I'm not doing is, it will be rough. Okay, so you can do here also. You can take the number 0 point. Okay, now we are doing for the, now come to the point number 4. So for this point number 4, how much is here, now what we are going to estimate, we are going to estimate for the column up to the plinth level RCC. So plinth level means, RCC means we are coming to the now what, ground level. So where our foot is standing, that is called the plinth level RCC. Okay, so means we are standing, our chair is standing on the plinth level, no, so we have to understand that. Okay, so column, see, now we can say we are doing for the column. So column is basically not, that is, you can understand that this column is your the main part. Okay, if you don't put the column, you cannot properly, you cannot properly design, and you cannot properly overlap with the concrete. Okay, you cannot fix with the concrete material. Okay, so to make the building or houses, column is very important. So without the column you cannot design. Okay, so for to design column, now we are going to see the how much rod we will take to estimate the column. To design column, we will take the 11 number of the rod to be, length will be how much, 0.230 meter, and breadth will be how much, 0.230 meter, and then again thickness, for thickness we will take the 1.050 meter. See, once we know the number of the rod, length of the rod, breadth of the rod, and then thickness of the rod, then we can easily estimate the column. Okay, okay, so number of the columns is how much, 11. So thickness is how much we have taken, breadth how much we have taken, this much. Okay, 2.30 meter, and then see, once we do this in calculator, it will automatically, we can calculate for the this, how much it will come, 0.61 cubic meter. Okay, so now coming to see, as you can see here, this scheduling of the opening. So we will do the estimate for the door 1, which will be of the dimension of the 1.20 by 2.10 meter, and similarly we will do for the door 1 also, which is of 1.00 by 2.10 meter, and similarly we will estimate for the door 2 also, which is represented by D2, and that will be of which dimension, 0.75 by 2.10 meter. So similarly you can say now ms. See, see, and this will be the see w, and this w represents the window. Okay, w1, w2, w3, these all are the what, these all are the window. Mm, see, and for the window we have how much dimension we have to take, 2 meter by 1.20 meter. Okay, so similarly w1, window w1 will be the 1.50 by 1.20 meter. Similarly we'll work for the w3, and that will be the dimension of 1.20 by 1.20 meter. So okay, and this v is what, ventilation. Okay, v ventilation and v1 also ventilation. So means we have to estimate for the two ventilation, v1 and v2, 0.90 by 0.60 meter, and this is also v1, 0.60 by 0.60 meter. Okay, and this is for chhaja 1.50 by 1.80. Okay, and this is for another chhaja, and this will be 1.20 by 1.80 meter. Okay, and this is the grill. Okay, main steel of grill. Okay, so this will be the dimension of 2 meter by 1.20 meter. And similarly take bearing of lintel will keep at the top of the slab. Okay, so this is of 10 centimeter we have assumed. Okay, so now here is the this ms is what, ms master steel grill. Okay, so we have to do this 1.20 by 2.10 meter. So this all we will estimate, okay, one by one. So now we came up to point number 4. You can see, so still see, you can see calculator is still not opened. Okay, so now we are coming to, now we came to the point number 5. So for point number 5, what we will do, backfilling in footing. So see, when we do the fitting, when we construct the extra amount of the soil, then there we have to fill the soil after digging, and we have to no we have to lift up that footings, and we have to hold that with the supports, and then there we have to fill the with the concrete, and we have to fill the extra filling, backfilling. So by hammering, by tamping. Okay, so you have to fill. So now, so what we'll do here is we have to do the excavation area. So for this excavation area, how much first we, how much backfilling we will do, number of the 11 backfilling we will do. And for this backfilling we will take excavation area 2.2.200 meter, and for this breadth we will take 2.200 meter, and then similarly we will take the thickness will be the depth of the excavation, how much, 1.580 meter. So after doing this, we once we know this value, length, breadth, and depth, and number of the excavation area, then we have to multiply this all terms, then you will get the 84.12 cubic meter. Okay, so you can see, still it is still why I don't know why my net is very slow. See, now we reduce, deduction means we have to reduce the what, we have to do the deduction, extra amount of the concrete. Okay, so footing PCC, for footing PCC, what we will do, the minus 11 dot. So we'll subtract that minus number of the excavation area, minus 11. This was the 11, and this will be the minus. So and we have to reduce this also from here, 2.200 meter is this, no, then we have to reduce this length 1.300 meter. And similarly breadth will be how much, then reduce this, then how much it will come, 1.300 meter. Similarly, then as you can see here, then thickness will be how much, depth will be 0.075 meter. So once we have after reduction the footing PCC is -11, then if we deduction means why we have taken minus here, because deduction means we have to decrease, we have to decrease the value, so we have taken the minus. Because extra part, this extra part is no more required, so we have deducted, no, and now this all term, now this value we have taken negative because we have taken the minus here, so multiply this 11 into 1.300 1.300 meter, 0.075 is equal to how much it will come, minus 1.39 cubic meter. Okay, so one calculate for the footing piece, to the next point, that is, what is that, RCC. Okay, RCC. Okay, footing RCC, and this is how much for this also, because this our topic is deduction, because we reducing this because extra amount, because that this portion, this part is no more required. See, extra part, once we fill the concrete with once we do the filling or backfilling, then what, we come to the, no, concrete surface, no, once we pour the concrete material, then what happen, so we'll see the what, there we don't require the extra part, extra amount of the, no, so for that purpose what we do is we remove the extra footing. So for this we are doing the, again we subtract this -11. Once we do, then how much we will take for this length will be how much, 1 meter only, and similarly breadth will also be 1 meter, and then depth of this footing RCC will be 0.2 meter. Similarly, now once we know the length, breadth and depth and the number of the footing RCC, now this and calculate this, we can multiply this -11 into 1 meter into 1 meter into 0.450, then after multiplying this all terms for value, much minus 4.95 cubic meter. So once you see after calc will not come, this much will not come, then I will not teach you. Okay, see, -45 will come. Okay, do this, multiply this for value, if will not come, then I will not teach you. Okay, so footing, now coming to footing column. So for footing column, what we will do here is -11 into 0.230 into 0.230 meter into 1.050 meter. Now multiply this, then again you will get the what value, which value you will get, minus, since this number is in what, minus, negative sign, so our result will also come, the calculation will also come the minus 0.61 cubic meter. Okay, so overall now total, now what you do is, see, if you subtract this minus 1.39 minus 4.95 minus 0.61 from 84.12 cubic meter, then how much it will come, 77.16 cubic meter. Okay, and this much it will come. See, still calculator is not opened, so okay, no, don't worry. So now we come to the what, we are come to the next point, that is 5b, and then in 5b we deal with the what, we deal with the plinth beam backfilling. Okay, plinth beam backfilling. In plinth beam backfilling, what we will do is the plinth area out to out. See, plinth area out to out means out to out means we have to do the extra over from the ground level, from out to out only, not from the beneath that part. Okay, beneath that ground level. So number is how much we are going to do, only one, because remaining part is only one, so from there we will not do the concreting planning work. Okay, so we will be the only one part. So now for this, how much we will do? Take the length 10.240 meter, and then breadth will be how much? 7.690 meter, and then 0.6 how much? 0.600 meter. Okay, so once you know the value of number of the plinth area out to out, and the length of the length length of the plinth area out to out, and then breadth out to out, and then what? Depth of out to out. Then now what you do is, do one thing: calculate this, multiply this 1 into 10.240 into 7.609 into 0.600, and then once enter the equals to sign, then this, how much it will come? 47.25 cubic meter. So okay, so once we know the plinth beam backfill, what we will do here is we will do the deduction L1, L2, and deduction L2, and deduction length. We will deduct the length from the original length. Okay, so see here, for L1, what we will do, the this is length of the span. Okay, length of the beam. See, length of the L1 is how much? -3, and then number of the length is how much? Number of the length is -3, and now we are deduction. We are deducting from the this beam. Okay, plinth beam. So suppose this actually this backfilling is what? Uh, coming to the earth surface, no, coming to the ground level. What we will do, the from east, west, north, south, in all direction we'll keep the what? We'll keep the beam, and we'll fill the what? Fill there. We'll fill there what? Concrete materials, and then to the ground level, up to the ground levels, and from there we start to construct the room. Okay, so see, as you can see, for the, so we are deducting this. Okay, so here L is length of the beam L1, length of the beam L2, length of the beam L3, length of the beam L4, length of the beam L5. Okay, so now bedroom, see here, bedroom is here, kitchen dining room is here, dining room here, and passage will be here, bathroom will be here, no, now drawing room will be here, veranda will be here, and you can see in figure also. So, and this is window, this outer part is window, and this is also window, this is also window. Okay, this is plan. Okay, so see, now what we are going to deduction. Okay, we are going to reduce the value. So for reduction, we are taking the length will be the 10.240 meter, and length breadth will be the 0.230 meter, and depth will be the 0.600 meter. Okay, so once we know the number, length, breadth, depth, then now we can do the multiplication of this 4 value. Okay, after doing this multiplication of the 4 value, you will get the minus 4.224 cubic meter. Okay, once you know the value of the this, then similarly you can do for the next also, length L2, length of the beam of the L2. So for this we are taking the number -4, and length we are taking how much? 3.000, and similarly breadth we are taking 0.230 meter, and similarly depth we are taking 0.600 meter. So once we know the 4 value again, then we can do the multiplication. After doing the multiplication, you will get the how much? Minus 1.66 cubic meter. Similarly, you can do for the L3, L4, L5, no? So for L3 we will again take the -3 only. L4 will take the -1. L1, L5 will take the what? -1. And again we reduce the length. Here we will take the 3 meter. Here we will take the 4 meter. Here we will take the 1.5 meter, and here we will take the for length of the beam 5 we will take the 2.315 meter. And see, this breadth will be the constant and there will no change. And here similarly, here depth also, thickness also will be the same. No more change. Okay, 0.600 meter. And once we know the, similarly we can do multiplication of this four value. After multiplication of this four value, you can get the minus 1.66 minus 1.66 cubic meter minus 0.21 cubic meter and minus 0.32 cubic meter. So now what you do is, see, now add this all term. If you add this all term, then how much it will come? 39.17. Okay, 39.17 cubic meter. See, and now if you calculate 5a, this is the 5a plus 5b, 5b, or this is 5b and this is 5a. How much? So 5a is how much? 77.16 cubic meter, and 5b is how much? 39.17 cubic meter. If you do, still not calculated upon it. See, 39.17 cubic meter. See, if we add this 77.16 cubic meter plus 39.17 cubic meter, then how much it will come? It will come 116.33 cubic meter. Okay, so this is the method. So to do the calculation. Okay, see, okay, so now coming to the next point, that is the number 6. Okay, plinth beam RCC. So for plinth beam RCC, what we'll do is we'll do the we'll do the estimation for the beam. How much material is required? How much quantity is required for the beam? And which is of the dimension 230 mm by 600 mm. Okay, so for this, we will estimate for the how much beam? 5 beam, L1 beam, L2 beam, L3 beam, L4 beam, L5 beam. And this L1 beam size will make the 3, L2 size of the beam will make the 4, and L3 size of the beam we will construct the 3, and L4 size we will construct the only 1, and L5 beam of the size we will construct only, will estimate only 1. So suppose L1 we are going to estimate how much? 3 only, L1. And for this, how much length is required? 10.240 meter. And then similarly, breadth is how much? Breadth will be 0.230 meter, and depth is how much? 0.600 meter. And similarly, and then see, once we know the value of this four things, then now we can calculate the for this volume. Okay, for this quantity or volume both are same. Okay, so you can do 3 into 3 multiplied 10.240 meter into 0.30 meter into 0.600 meter. If you multiply this 4 value, then what you will get? You will get 4.24 cubic meter. Okay, once you get the this, then similarly you can do for this beam L2 also. Beam, how much beam L2 we are going to estimate 4, and for this 4 beam we are going to take the length 3 meter only, and breadth will be this will be constant. Okay, breadth will be constant, and depth will also constant. Now we know the 4 value, then now multiply this 4 value, then you will get the 1.66 cubic meter. Okay, all civil engineers, you can subscribe to me, so that see these types of video I am making for you only, civil engineer. Okay, so subscribe to my channel so that you can get new video daily. Okay, so in the civil expert in the civil engineer work. Okay, so time and see, till now I have not monetized my channel, so if you subscribe to my channel, so that as soon as possible I can monetize my channel. So these types of video I am making for you civil engineers, so that you will subscribe to my channel and watch more and more times, number of several times, then I can monetize easily. See, this is the secondary things beyond topics, okay? Beyond topics, okay? EL4, EL4. See, now coming to the beam 4, okay? Beam 4, for beam 4 we are going to how much beam we are going to estimate? Only one, because for this house we are going to the only one, okay? So this for this number of the beam 4, we are going to take the length 1.500 meter, breadth we are going to take 0.0 meter, and depth we are going to take the 0.600 meter, okay? So 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 now we have, since we have this 4 value, now what you do, multiply this 4 value, 1 into 1 into 30 into 0.30 into 0.600, and press the, after multiplying this 4 value, press the equals to sign, then how much you will get? You will get the 0.21 cubic meter. See, this all we are going to calculate. See, we are estimating means we are finding the quantity. Quantity is nothing but that is the volume, okay? So these all will be in cubic meter, okay? So now see, once we know the value of this 4 beam, now you can do what we will do. You can do the sum, okay? Now coming to the point number 4. Coming to the point number 4, what we are going to the, we are going to estimate, we are going to estimate for the slab, RCC, gray slab. So suppose you can see this house. In any house you can see the slab. Slab is at the top of the house, where fan is standing, okay? Where we keep the fan to that support, okay? So okay, so see, for this, to make the slab we are going to take the what, plinth area out to only one, and for this plinth area out to out we will take the length 10.240 meter, length we are, and then length we are going to take 7.690 meter, and then depth we are going to take the 0.100 meter. So once we know the 4 value, multiply this all 4 term, and then you will get the final result, okay? 7.87 cubic meter, okay? So this is the sample. See, for any types of buildings, this is sample. We will use this same sample, okay? And then we will just treat it the value. Some client want to make the only two room only. Some client want to make 1 story building. Some client want to make the 2 story building. Some client want to make the 3 story building. Some client want to make the 5 story building. Similarly, depending upon the story of the buildings, we are no, we are increasing or decreasing the value here, no, but sample will be the same. Sample will be the same, okay? So for the estimation also, okay, for estimation. So now see, so once we know the, see, now what we will do, after multiplication we will get the 7.87 cubic meter, okay? Now deduction. See, you can see the deduction for the column. Now we are going to do the column. Now why we are deducting this? Because this is the what, out to out, means why this is the plinth area out to out, because this became the extra part, so this is no more required. So we are reducing this column from here, and this column will be -11, number of the column will be -11, and then length of this column will be the 0.230 meter, and then similarly breadth will be the 0.230 meter, and then depth will be the 0.100 meter. So once we know this all, then you have to multiply this 4 term, then you will get the answer in minus term, okay? Minus term cubic meter, -6 cubic meter. So once you get this, then what you do, sum this both, sum this value, plinth area out to out plus column value, okay? So 7.87 minus, see, plus minus minus, okay? So this will be minus only, sign convention rule, okay? So if we subtract minus this minus 0.06, how much is 0.82 cubic meter, okay? 7.82 cubic meter. So once we done the point number 7 to the point number 8, now as you can see here also, you can see in drawing, W1 drawing room, and which is dimension 3 meter by 3 meter, and this drawing room is how much? And drawing room is um, 5.5 meter by 4 meter, as you can see early here, okay. Now coming to point number 8. In point number 8 we are going to estimate for the column up to slab level RCC. Column up to RCC means slab. That column should touch the what? Slab. For that level only we are going to estimate how much quantity of the rod will need. We need the number of the rod, how much, no, and for that length is required how much, no, breadth is required how much, no, and depth is required how much. That we are going to calculate for the this column up to slab level RCC. Means RCC should touch that column up to the what? Slab level. So that column we are taking the 11 number of the bars, and then this length will be how much? 2.30 meter, and then breadth will be the 0.230 meter, and then depth will be the how much? 2.650 meter. So once again here we got the 4 value, so multiply this 4 value, and then finally you get the how much? 1.54 cubic meter. So once we have worked up to the slab level RCC, now come to the point number 5. Okay, point number 5. What? Or now we are going for the brick machinery. Now as you can see here in this section, see, this is column, this part, see my mouse cursor, see, this is column, and this is also column, this is also column, and this is beam. Okay, this is beam, this is plinth level up to the ground level slab. Okay, and this is the plinth area. Okay, and this is the foundation footing, you can say footing. Okay, and this is the window. Okay, you can see the window here. So, and this is the chhaja. Okay, this is the chhaja here. Okay, okay, so you can see in this drawing also here. Okay, so how much material is required for this building? So that now we came on the topic of what? Brick machinery. How much bricks is required in this? Okay, so to construct window, to construct what? Column, to construct what? Door, to construct ventilation. Okay, these all things we are going to the, so we are going to deal. Okay, so see, a long wall, how much long wall we are going to estimate? 3, and then for this long wall 3, the length should be how much? Each wall should be how much? 10 point, its length should be how much? 10.240 meter, and breadth should be how much? 0.230 meter, and depth should be how much? 2.650 meter. Once we again see, we are doing for the long wall. Okay, so 3 long wall we are going to construct. So for this, see, once we know the 4 value again, then you have to calculate, we have to multiply this all this 4 value, then how much you will get? You will get the 18.72 cubic meter. Okay, now short wall 1. Now under this, but the thickness of this wall should be how much? Thickness will be only 230 mm. Okay, 230 mm, which is if we convert that mm in, that will be 0.230 meter. That will be okay. So on long wall we are going to make the another short wall 2. Okay, so short wall 1, in short wall 1 we are going to estimate 3, and the length will be the 3 meter, and then breadth will be the same 0 point, and this is our constant, breadth will be the constant, and then see, and depth we are going to take the 2.650 meter. So once again you know the value this, then multiply this 4 term, then you will get the 5.49 cubic meter. Okay, and then similarly we are going to take the another short wall. Okay, you can edit, see, actually that will be the short wall 2, it will be short wall 2. Okay, and this this will be the short 3, okay. Now see here, short wall we are going to make one. So this is of how much dimension? This will be 3 meter only, and breadth will be how much? 0.230 meter, and depth will be how much? 1.200 meter. So again, once you know the value of this 4 term for the short wall, then multiply this 4 value, then how much it will get? You will get the value 0.83 cubic meter. Okay. Once you get the value of this short wall 2, come for the second wall, that is short wall 3. For short wall 3, we are going to estimate the number of the wall 3, and then length of this wall short 3 will be the 4 meter, and then breadth of the short wall 3 will be the 0.230 meter, and the depth of this, thickness of this wall should be the 2.650 meter. Okay. And once you get the again 4 value, multiply this 4 value, and then you will get the final 7.31 cubic meter. Okay. So now see, we have estimated short 1 value, short 2 value, short 3 value. Okay. Now we are going to do the deduction. What deduction we are going to do? For column, window 1, window 2, and window 3. Okay. So if we subtract column minus 11, and length should be the 0.230 meter, and then breadth will be the 0.230 meter, and depth will be the 2.650 meter. Then how much it will be? After multiplying this, you will get minus 1.50 meter, okay, cubic meter. Okay. So similarly you can do for the, we are subtracting number of the window is 2, and length of this window is how much? 2 meter, and then breadth is 0.230 meter, and depth of this window is how much? 1.200 meter. So once you get this, then multiply this four value, then you will get the this time you will get the value in negative, because this number of the window is how much? In negative. So you can after multiplying, you can get the minus 1.10 cubic meter. Okay. Window going to work, we are going to work for the window W1. So this is here how much? See, you can see length is how much? 1.500 meter, breadth is 0.230 meter, and depth is how much? 1.200 meter. So once again you got the 4 value, multiply this 4 value, then you will get the result, quantity, volume, minus 0.83 cubic meter. Once you get the W1 value, you work for the window 2 value. Okay. So for this, we are taking the number of the window W2 minus 3, and then length we are taking the 1.200 meter, and then breadth should be the same, 0.230 meter, and depth should be the 1.200 meter. And once again you got the 4 value, multiply this, and you will get the minus 0.99 cubic meter. And then once you get this, then you will get the work for the window 3 value also, and then this time we take the number of the window W3 minus 1, and then breadth will be the how much? Breadth will be 0.230 meter, and length will be the how much? 1.200 meter, and then depth will be the 1.500 meter. Okay. So this time you got the 4 value, multiply this 4 value, then you will get the what? Volume or quantity, minus 0.41 cubic meter. Okay. So once you already completed, now we completed for the window. Now come to the door. How to now we are going to reduce the door, and for you we work for the how much door? 1 2 3 4 main door. main door, door 1, door, and door O. So door O we are going to separate -2, and length we are taking for the door O 1.200 meter, and then breadth we are going to take 0.230 meter, and depth we are going to take door O 2.100 meter. So this time we have how much value? Again you have 4 value. Similarly, I told you earlier also, see, sample will be the same. For this estimation we use the how much column? We use the 5 columns. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and this including this will be the 6. In this number we'll use the number, and we will use the another column, length. The second column, the third column will use the breadth. Fourth column will use the depth, and um, fifth column will use the quantity. You can say quantity or volume. Okay, quantity. And this last column will use for the what? Will use for the unit. Okay, and unit always, volume always should be the in cubic meter, so don't be confused, don't be in confusion. Okay, so now we are working for the door D. Okay, door D. And how much door D we are taking? -1. Okay, -1. And then length will be the how much? 1.200 meter, and breadth will be how much? 0.230 meter, and depth will be how much? 2.100 meter. See, again we have the 4 value. Calculate, multiply this 4 value, then how much you will get? You will get the -0.58 cubic meter. And now similarly we will work for the door D1. So we have indicated, we have not used the door 1, door 2, door 3. We have indicated by what? O, door O, door D, door D1. So we are working for the door D1. So D1 we have taken the number -1. Length we have taken for this 1.000 meter, and breadth we have taken the 0.230 meter, and then height and depth we have taken the 2.100 meter. So once we know this, again we have the 4 value, then multiply this 4 value, you will get the -0.48 cubic meter. Similarly we will do the what? Door, master door. We have a master door we are going to do. We have taken the number -1. Length we have taken the 2 meter. Breadth we have taken the 0.230 meter, and depth we have taken the 1.200 meter. So once we got the, once we know the 4 value, then we can do easily the what? We can do the multiplication of this 4 value. After doing the multiplication of this 4 value, we will get the in negative. You will get all the answer in negative, because we have our number is -1. So this will be answer will also be in negative. So -0.55 cubic meter. Okay. Now once you worked for the door, master door, now come for the ventilation. Now we work for the ventilation. See, for ventilation we are, this all we are no deduction. Why we are doing, why we use the deduction word here? Because we are placing now in position. Okay, we using the ventilation. If we place, this will be decrease, no, then size will decrease, that will be placed in that position where the ventilation should be placed. Okay, so placing means we are no subtracting that, doing deduction. That thing you have to understand. So number of the ventilation will be the -1, and for this ventilation length we are 0.900 meter, and breadth we are taking the 0.230 meter, and depth we are ventilation 0.600 meter. So once you know the value of 4, length also you know, breadth also you know, depth also you know, and then number also you know, the number of the ventilation also you know. So once you know the 4 value, 1, 2, 3, 4, then multiply this each term. Okay, and then after multiplying, press the equals to sign, and then you will get the 0.12 cubic meter. Okay, see, 12 cubic meter. See, still it is not open. See, okay. Why I am not using calculator? Because see, if I use calculator, then where my focus will be, no. I am showing how I will show you this. So that's why. No, you can try. If not come, then you can comment me in the comment box. Okay. So now we are working. See, we got this, no? And now what you do is do all this deduction value. If you do all this sum, no, add this all value, okay? After adding this value, quantity, how much it will come? Quantity will become 24.49 cubic meter, okay? If not come, then you can ask me any question, okay? Okay. Now, 115 thick wall brick masonry. Now what we are going to do, we are going to work and we are going to do the estimation for the how much dimension, 115 thick wall brick masonry. And for this 115 thick wall brick masonry, we use the bathroom, passage wall deduction, door D2, parameter wall, parapet wall, long wall and short wall. So we are going to deduct. So before we going to deduct, we use for the bathroom, okay? And for bathroom, we are going to estimate only one. How much we will make the bathroom? Only one. So and then we are going to do length. How much will we take the length of this bathroom? And length will be how much? Only 1.500 meter. Similarly, we take the breadth of this bathroom will be 0.115 meter, okay? See, now once you know the breadth of this bathroom, then you have to take the which dimension? You have to take the depth of this bathroom, okay? Then depth will be how much? Depth will be 2.650 meter. So once again you know the how much value, you know the 4 value, multiply this all, then you will get the 0.46 cubic meter. Similarly, you work for the passage wall. Passage wall, we have to make passage wall only one. So length we are going to take for passage wall 2.315 meter, and then again depth, breadth we are going to take for this passage wall 0.115 meter, and depth we are taking for passage wall is 2.650 meter. And again you got the we got the 4 value, multiply this all 4 value, then you will get the 0.71 cubic meter, okay? Okay. Now see, once we prepared bathroom and passage wall, now we have to reduce the door to and parapet wall, long wall also and short wall also. Now we replace this long wall and short wall and door 2. If we replace, this means deduction, this means we have to do deduction. So now we are going to deduction what? We are going to reduce what? Door 2. We are going to do deduction. How much door? 2. So number will be the door 2 will be -2. Length will be 0.50 meter. Breadth will be 0.115 meter. And depth will be 2.100 meter. So once you got the 4 value again, then you can multiply this each term, and after multiplying you get the volume again. So this time you will get in negative, because this number will be in door number is in negative, so you will get the minus 0.36 cubic meter. So now we work for the wall, parapet wall. A parapet wall is of two types, long wall and short wall. So for long wall, first of all we look for the first long wall, okay? So long wall will make the 2, and for this long wall we'll take the length 10.240 meter, and breadth we take for breadth will be 0.115 meter, and depth will be 1 meter, okay? Once you got this 4 value, again you multiply this and you will get the what? 2.36 cubic meter, okay? Now we are going to work for the short wall, and this time we are going to estimate only 2 short wall, okay? And for this short wall length we are going to take 7.460 meter, and breadth we are going to take 0.115 meter, and depth we are going to take 1 meter only. And once you get this 4 value, again you multiply this and you will get the volume, quantity 72 cubic meter. So see, how much value? See, volume of bathroom we have, passage wall volume we have, and deduction volume of door we have, no, deduction of parapet wall we have. So what you do is sum this all. If you, after summing this all, you will get the how much value, how much volume you will get. You will get the 4.87 cubic meter. Okay. So once you get this, now come to the point number 10. In point number 10, we are going to discuss about the inside plaster. Okay. Inside plaster means, see, in front of me the is wall here. So we have a plaster, no, we have then labor mystery has done this plaster. So how that this phenomenon is work on this estimation. Okay. So how much plaster you have to do, how much length thickness you have to plaster, on the basis of this criteria you have to see here. So we all civil engineers we are doing on the basis of this estimation. Okay. We submitted this no excel sheet to the what mystery. Okay. And then after, no, we have to be in the site. If you don't be in the site in a zigzag way, that labor and mystery will do. Okay. So we have to be in site sometimes. Okay. And after the foundation prepared, then we can no come from there. See, then bedroom. Now we are going to do how to construct the what bedroom. For to do the estimation for the bedroom, we have to make the long wall and we have to estimate the short wall also. Long wall we estimate 2, short wall we estimate 2. Okay. So long wall length we are going to take how much? Length we are going to take 4 meter, and depth we are going to take the how much? 3 meter. This time breadth we are not going to take, because no, length and thickness only we will consider for this. Okay. Now once you know this, okay, then multiply this. 2 multiply 4 multiply 3, how much? 2 4 is 8, 8 3 is 24, 24 cubic square meter. Okay. So this time now see, up to how much? Up to this brick machine day, we work for the cubic meter only. From here inside plaster, see, why I am saying this in square meter means, see, we all know area of area is always in a square meter, meter square, we all know. So see, we can see bedroom, either it is in a square shape, or in what rectangle shape, but area always in what meter square. So we use here meter square only. Okay. For this inside plaster we use the what unit meter square. So after multiplying, how much we will get? 24 square meter. Okay. So now for short wall we are going to estimate 2, and okay, so now breadth we are going to take how much? 3, and how much depth we are going to take? 3. Okay. 3 is a 9, then 3 3 is a 9, 9 9 2 is a 18, 18 square meter. Okay. Now we are going to do the deduction of the door, and deduction of window 2, and deduction of the W2. Okay. And deduction of the W3. So now when we do the deduction of the door D1, so for this we have to take the number minus 0.5, and length we have to take the 1 meter, and depth we have thickness we have to take the 2.100 meter. Once you know this 3 value, then multiply this 3. After multiplying you will get the how much? Minus 1.05 square meter. Okay. Now W2. Now we are going to reduce the what? Window W2. For this what we will do? We will do this minus, we will take the number minus 0.5, and length will be the 1.00 meter, and then breadth will be thickness will be how much? 1.00 meter. Okay. So this is 1 meter, actually you can say 1 meter. And now after doing the calculation, how much you will get? You will get the minus 0.60 square meter. Okay. For window 2 also, for window 3. Now we are going to work for the window 3. window 3, for window 3 we are taking the number minus 0.5, and length we are going to take 1.200 meter. Similarly, thickness this time we are taking the 1.200 meter. After multiplying this term, you will get how much? Minus 0.72 square meter. Okay. Now we are going to work for the topic of kitchen plus dining. Okay. For kitchen plus dining, here also we have to keep the what? Wall. Okay. Two wall, long wall and short wall. Okay. And long wall will keep two, number of two, and then short wall will also keep two. Okay. Then long wall. Now coming to long wall. Okay. Long wall will be 2. Then what? Length will be how much? 4 meter. And thickness will be how much? 3 meter. Then see. Then after multiplying this all term, then how much you will get? 24 square meter. Similarly, you can do for the short wall also. Take the number 2. Number of the short wall will be 2. And how much? Breadth will be 4 meter. And thickness will be how much? 3 meter. Then if you do again, it will come the how much is square? 24 square meter. After multiplying this all term, you will get the 24 square meter. 4, 3, 12, 12 to the 24 square meter. Okay. Similarly, now once we place the long wall and short wall, now we will do the deduction. Okay. Deduction for the kitchen plus dining. What we will deduct here? Now we are going to replace the door O and window O, window WT. Now if we replace this door O and W2, means replacing means we are deducting. Okay. So that portion, that area will cover, no, that's why this will be deduction. Okay. So now door O, for door O we are taking the number minus 0.5, and similarly as you can see here elevation, this all are bricks. Okay. As you can see, these all are bricks. This is window. Okay. And this is also bricks. So bricks portion, and this is ground level. Okay. This is chhajja. Okay. And this side is also chhajja. Okay. Now and this you are seeing, this is footing 1, footing 2. Okay. Footing 1, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 8 9 10 11. Altogether how much footing we have to construct? 11. Okay. Where we were here. Okay. So we were deducting W2, and to deduct the W2, we will take the number minus 1. We'll take the minus 1, and we'll take the minus 1, and then this will be the 1.200 meter. Length will be 1.200 meter, and breadth will be the how much? Breadth will be, thickness will be 1 meter. Now after multiplying this, will how much it will get? 1 point minus 1.20 square meter. Okay. Now veranda. Now we are going to work for the veranda. For veranda also we have to construct two wall, long wall, short wall. Okay. Okay. Long wall we are going to estimate the 2, and length will be the 3 meter, and thickness will be the 3 meter. So once you know the 3 value, multiply this 3 value, then you will get the how much? 18 square meter. Okay. And now short wall. Now we are going to work for the short wall. Now short wall will, how much number we have to take? We have to take only 1. And how much breadth you have to take for this short wall? 3 meter. And similarly thickness also you have to take the how much? 3 meter. Once you know the thickness and breadth of this short wall, then you have, after multiplying you will get how much? Square meter? 9 meter square. Okay. So these both are same. Okay. So this another short wall, and for another short wall the dimension will be the different. Then breadth will be the 3 meter, but the thickness we will take for this short wall is 1.200 meter only. And once you know, then what we do? Once you get this value, then multiply this all term, then we will get the how much? Square meter, 60 square meter. Okay. And now again again we do the deduction. We work for the veranda. Now we deduction for veranda. Okay, if we place the door, master door, then this will be the deduction. Again we place the door D, then this will also be the deduction, as I told you earlier. Okay, so now we are going to do the reduction of the master door. Okay, the master door will be the minus 0.5, and the length will be the 1.200 meter, and depth will be the how much, 1.200 meter. Oh, we know once we got the three value, then multiply this three value, again you will get this value minus, but this time we are going to do the deduction, so we keep this negative sign, okay, in front. Okay, and so this is how much, 0.72 square meter. Now similarly we are going to reduce the door D. So how much number we will take for this door D? Minus 0.5, 1.200 meter. Okay, and then thickness we are taking 2.100 meter. So once we get this, then multiply this all, then how much it will get? How much? Minus 1.26 meter square. Okay, window W. Now we are going to work for the window W. So for this we are taking the number minus 0.5, length we are taking 2 meter, and thickness we are taking the 1.200 meter. And after calculating these three term, how much we are getting? We are getting the minus 1.20 square meter. Okay, now we are going to estimate for the drawing room. Okay, for this drawing room we are going to take the long wall, and we are going to take the short wall. And for this drawing room we are taking the estimation of the two long wall, and for this long wall we are taking the length 5.5000 meter, and then thickness we are going to take the 3.00 meter. Similarly, see, since we got the three value, again we multiply this all three terms, all three value, then what you will get? You will get the 3.30 square meter. Okay, now we are going to work for the short wall. How much? Short wall is for how much? Two number of short wall, and for this short wall we are taking the breadth 4 meter, and thickness we are taking the 3 meter. Okay, and once you know the three value, multiply these three value, then you will get the 24 meter square. See, just now we work for the drawing room. Now we have to, in drawing room also we have to keep the door, window, no? So we have to keep door, window, means we have to do the deduction. Okay, earlier also I told you, now do the deduction of the door will be in the drawing room will be how much? Minus 1, and thickness will be how much? Thickness will be 2.100 meter, and length will be how much? 1.200 meter. Since we know this three value, multiply these three value, then you will get the how much? Minus 2.52 square meter. Now we are going to do for the door D. In door D we are subtracting minus 0.5 and taking the length 1.200 meter, and thickness we are taking this time 1.200 meter. Now once you know the three value, multiply this, then you will get the minus 0.72 meter square meter. And similarly you work for the window W, minus 0.5 2, and length will be 2.00 meter, and once will be 1.2 meter. And then multiply this again, you will get the minus 1.20 square meter. And similarly you work for the window W1. This will be the minus 1, number will be minus 1, length will be 1.5 meter, and the thickness will be 1.2 meter. And after multiplying these three terms, these and these, after multiplying you will get the minus 1.80 meter square. Now once you work for the drawing room, now work for the bathroom. Now we will work for the bathroom. For bathroom also, in bathroom also we have to use one long wall, another short wall, and this time we use the long wall number 2. Long wall will be 2, and the estimate short wall will be the 2. So coming to long wall length will be 1.5 meter and long wall thickness will be 3 meter. 3 meter, okay, 3 point. Now once you know the, now do the multiply this all, okay. After multiplying you will get the 9 square meter, okay. Now coming to the short wall, number of short wall will be 2, and then breadth will be the 1.2 meter, and then thickness will be how much, 3 meter, 7.20 square meter, okay. Now we have to, now we work for the early, just now we work for the bathroom. So after working for wall, after working for bathroom, we use only wall only, so long wall and short wall. Now we replace the what, door and ventilation, okay, and sajja, okay. So now we will do the deduction, okay, we will do the deduction. So what will deduct, door D2 will deduct, and what will deduct, another will deduct the ventilation V1. So see, from 1 hour I am speaking, see my voice, see I'm feeling thirsty, so no, now only few are left, so I will discuss, and then I will, so uh, long wall is how much here, uh, what we are going to deduct, door D2. So for D2 we have to take minus 0.5, and length we have to take 0.750 meter, and similarly thickness we have to take 2.100 meter. Once you know that these three value, then multiply this all, you will get the how much, minus 0.79 square meter. Ventilation B1 will be the number of the ventilation will be minus 0.5, length will be minus 0.900 meter, and thickness will be 0.600 meter. Again, once you get these three value, multiply this all, and then you will get the final value in negative 0.27 square meter. Now we work for the wall, okay. So center wall, okay. So this is center wall will be the long wall and short wall. So long wall will be the 2, number of the long wall will be the 2, and the length of the long wall will be 1.500 meter. Similarly, thickness of this long wall will be the 3 meter, and after doing the multiplication we will get the 9 square meter. And short wall, we are going to work for the short wall will be 2, and breadth will be the 1 meter, and for this short wall the thickness will be the 3 meter. You will get the calculation, you will get the 6. Similarly do the deduction from the for the what, center wall deduction, where we have to do the door D2 and ventilation, and do the deduction, and you will get the, after do for D2 door D2 you will get the minus 0.79. After doing the calculation you will know the length and thickness. Here also for ventilation also, number, thickness, length you have, knowing this value you will get the what, this volume you will get the area you will get here, area how much you will get, minus 0.18 square meter. Now we are going to work for the passage. Passage similarly we will work passage will be the long, in passage also we have to use the long wall and short wall, and the number of the long wall will be 2, and number of the short wall will be 2, we have to use 2. Length will be here in long wall will be 2.30 meter, and thickness will be 3 meter. Multiply this will be 13.92 square meter, and then again short wall number of short wall is 2, and breadth is 1.390 and thickness is 3 meter. Then once you know this, then multiply these three, you will get the 8.34 square meter. Now do the deduction. D2 number of the door D2 is -1, length is 0.750, and thickness is 2.1 meter. Okay, so once you know these three value, again you multiply this, and you will get the minus 1.58 meter square. And you see this all value will measure from the dimension, measure from the site where the labor mistri are working. We will measure from there, and then we will do the estimation. Okay, we can do the measurement, or we no or we can do this estimation by asking the client or owner how much room, and what type of room, how many types of the story they will build or construct. On the basis of this, we are doing the estimation. Okay. Now we are going to deduct the door D1, and door D1 number is -1, and this is meter 1 meter, and this is thickness is 2.1 meter. After multiplying, you will get the minus 2.10 meter square. And door O number is -1, length is 1.20 meter, and thickness is 2.1 meter. Therefore, after multiplying, you will get the what volume area, you will get the minus 2.52 meter square. And see total quantity in side plaster, how much we have to take area, 208.89 meter square. How much this came? 208.89. After doing this, see, you have to add this all. Look my see to my cursor. Okay, mouse cursor. And this all you have to do the addition. After doing the addition, you will get the final result 208.89. Okay, 208.89 meter square. So once we did the calculation for the what inside plaster, now we are going to do the outside plaster. Now see, this is for in front of me, here is a what here is a wall, and this is the from inside, that is called inside plaster, and outside, from outside if you do the plaster, that is called the outside plaster. Okay, so now for this front side, see, front side and lintel W will work for the, first of all we will work for the front side. Is only one, front side is only one, means from outside if you do, then front side will be only one. So this is one, number of the front side is 1, and the length of the front side is how much, 4.450, and the thickness is 4.775. So once you have the three value, again multiply this three value, then you will get the how much, 21.25 meter square. Similarly, again you will do the what, now we will do the calculation for the lintel W. For lintel W, we will take the number 1, length we will take the 2 meter, and breadth we will take the 1.3 meter, and we will multiply these three value. After multiplying, you will get 2.60 square meter. Okay, 2 square meter. Okay, so see why square meter. Still now it has not been opened my calculator. See, I was I was thinking I will show you in calculator. Till now but you can take the calculator and you can multiply this. If you not, then you can ask me in next video. Okay, by commenting in the comment box. Okay, do the deduct. We have to do the deduction. What we are going to deduct? Master door number we are taking the minus 0.5, and this this is the no, by editing, this is very easy estimation, you can do by editing. So this is very sample, just sample and replace that value in this column or row. Okay, in this row. Okay, for every type of estimation sample, just replace. Then doing the calculation, you will get the minus 0.72 meter square. And then window we are going to do, after doing these three calculation, we will get the minus 1.20 meter square. Now we will work for the what? Now we will work for the backside. Now backside we will do number of backside is 1, and then length is 7.690, thickness is 4.775, and after multiplying you will get the 36.772 meter square. For lintel W2, we are going to work for the lintel W2, and number of lintel W2 is 2, length is 1.200 meter, breadth is 1.300 meter. And similarly, after doing the calculation, after multiplying these three value, you will get the 3.12 meter square. Deduction. Now deduction W2 window 2, number of the window 2 is minus 1, length is 1.2 meter, thickness is 1 meter. After multiplying these three, we will get the minus 1.20 meter square. Right side length, number of right side. Now right side is how much? 1. Right side is 1, length is 10.240, and thickness is 4.775, and after multiplying these three, we are getting the 48.90 meter square. Deduction. Now we are going to deduct the window W3 ventilation. Similarly, we will do the ventilation 1, ventilation 2, and side. After multiplying this, you all you will get. Now I am reading the final. You can see, and you can multiply this. If not come, then you can comment me in the comment box in the next video, okay, so that I can improve and I can make you better video to make you understand, okay. See, till now it becomes the more than 1 hour and 32 minutes. So I want to do fast, okay, so that I can explain you all, okay. So now I am going to read the three length and thickness, okay, and the number of materials. So window W3 number is 0.5, and length is 1.22 meter, and thickness is also 1.2 meter. Multiplying, you will get the minus 0.72 meter square. Ventilation number is minus 0.5, length is 0.6 meter, and then thickness is also 0.6 meter, and multiplying you will get the minus 0.18 meter square. And for ventilation 2, number is minus 0.5, length is minus 0.9 meter, and thickness is 0.6 meter. After multiplying, you will get the minus 0.27 meter square length. Now we are going to do the plaster left side, okay. In left side you have how much left side? Only one, number is 1, and length is 10.240, and thickness is 4.775. After multiplying these three, you will get the 48.90 meter square. See, now after doing the plaster of the left to the left side, then now you have to do the reduction. You have to reduce. Deduction means reduce. You have to reduce, okay. Now you have to reduce what? Window 1 and window 2. Now window W1 is minus 1, number is minus 1, length is 1.500 meter, and thickness is 1.2 meter. Now therefore, after doing the calculation, you will get the area how much? Minus 1.80 meter square. Window W2 number of the W2 is how much? Minus 0.5 meter, length is 1.2 meter, thickness is 1 meter. After doing the calculation, after multiplying this, how much you will get? You will get the minus 0.60 meter square. Now see, in final, at last you have to do the total calculation. Sum this all column. If you do the sum this all, then you will get the what? You will get the area will be the how much? Outside area will be the 197.87 meter square, okay. So these things we have to do by yourself. As you can see here, as you can see footing section, I have shown you earlier. Now this is the what? This is the plinth beam. This is the plinth beam. Length L2, length L3, length L1, length L3. This is the plinth beam. Okay. So now we are going to the ceiling plaster. For ceiling plaster, how much material is required, that we are going to calculate. We are going to estimate. Okay. For bedroom only one. For kitchen plus dining room only one. Veranda one. Dining room one. Bathroom one. No. Water ceiling one. Passage one. Okay. So these things we are going to deal. Okay. So now bedroom. For bedroom, number is 1, length is 4 meter, breadth is 3 meter, and area is how much? 12 meter square. After calculating, you will get the 12 meter square. 4 3 is 12, 12 into 1 is 12 only. Okay. For kitchen, how much material, how much quantity area is required? Okay. Length is, number is how much? 1. Length is 4 meter and breadth is how much? 4 meter. So therefore, after doing the calculation, you will get how much? 16 meter square. Now we are going to work for the veranda. Veranda is how much? Only 1. Length is how much? 3 meter and breadth is how much? 3 meter. So after multiplying these three terms, so how much you will get? 9 meter square. Now again we are coming to the next point, that is drawing room. Drawing room is number is 1. That number is 1, and then length is how much? 5.550 meter. Breadth is how much? Breadth is how much? 4 meter. After multiplying these three terms, you will get the 22.20 meter square. Now we are going to do the what? We are going to work for the bathroom. Bathroom number is 1, length is 1.50 meter, and breadth is 1.2 meter. After multiplying these three terms, again you will get the how much? 1.80 meter square. Now we are going to do the center wall. Okay. Center wall number is 1. Length is how much? Length is 1.5 meter. Breadth is 1 meter, and thickness is how much? After multiplying these three terms, you will get the 1.5 meter square. Now we are going to work for the passage. Passage number is 1. Length is 2.32 meter and breadth is 1.390 meter. Therefore, after multiplying these three terms, again you will get the how much? How much area? You will get the 3.22 meter square. Now this time to get this 65.72 meter square, you have to calculate this all. You have to sum this all number, then you will get the 65.72 meter square. Okay. Now we are going to make the estimate for what? Estimate for slab RCC. Okay. Slab RCC area is how much? Number is 1. Slab 1, slab 2, slab 3, slab 4, slab 5. Okay. So we are going to make, if we work after doing the calculation, you will slab total slab quantity will be the 12.59 cubic meter. Okay. See, why this became the cubic meter? Because see, this length is also given, breadth is also given, and depth is also given. So depth means thickness is also given. If three things is given, length, breadth, and thickness is also given, then we have to calculate the volume. Okay. That time volume is possible, and if the length and breadth is only given, then area is only possible. So you have to remember that. Okay. So after doing the calculation, see, I am doing fast now because see, more than 1 hour became, so approximately it is going to be 2 hours. So after doing the calculation, you will get the what? RCC slab quantity will be how much? 12.59 cubic meter. Okay. So now we are going to do the inside paint. You can do the similar way. You can do the paint also in the similar way. For painting also, we have the calculation. We have to estimate how much paint is required for this room, how much paint is required for the bedroom ceiling, paint is required for the kitchen plus no dining, how much paint is required required for the kitchen plus dining plus ceiling. Okay, so how much paint is required for the veranda? No, how much paint is required for the veranda ceiling? How much paint is required for the no drawing room? No, drawing and room ceiling. We have to do the similar way. You have to do the deduction. As you can see here, all the value I have mentioned here, and you can do the calculation. If anything goes wrong, if anything mistake, then you can ask me in the next video. You can comment me on the comment box so that I can reply you. No, so if uh, I can and take the screenshot and you can see. Okay, then you can I will teach you in the next video. Okay, so that I can teach you in the comment also. Okay, so you can know all how much paint actually this I will deal in the shortcut. Okay, I will make you understand in the shortcut. See, in side paint means if we paint side only, then how much paint is required? These things comes under this, and after doing the calculation, uh, we need paint for everything. Means ceiling also, passage also, and no center wall ceiling. No, for bathroom ceiling, for bathroom also, we need drawing room. Drawing for we need a paint for drawing room ceiling. No, everything for everything we need the paint. So how much material, how much quantity of the volume is required for the painting? Okay, so these things comes under this, and at last total quantity, if we paint side only, okay, then how much paint is required? Yeah, the total how much is required? How much? You can see here how much total you can see total paint is required here. How much? 252.14 meter square. This much paint is required. Okay, uh, this much area is required and this much volume is required. Now we are going to outside plaster. Outside plaster earlier we discussed, and then if we do here front side deduction, back side deduction, right side deduction, left side deduction, parapet wall. No, this all if you do, as you can see now, we came at the beginning. No, we came at last. No, this is our the into topic. So I will deal one by one. Okay, see front side. If we do the outside plaster, then for the front side we need the number one, and for front side length is 4.450 meter, and length is how much? 4.775 and after multiplying you will get the 21.25 meter square. Similarly you will do the for the lintel W, you will get after multiplying you will get a 2.60 meter. Similarly you will do the deduction also for master door, and you, after multiplying these three terms you will get the minus square for 4 meter square. Similarly you do deduction for the and after doing the multiplication of these three terms you will get the minus 2.40 square. Similarly you work for the back side, and for back side you will take the number 1, and after multiplying these three terms you will get the 36.72 meter square, and and the lintel will be how much? Lintel W2 is how much? 2, and length is this much 1.2 meter, and breadth is 1.3 meter, and again how much? Total thickness is how much? After multiplying you will get the area how much? 1.3.12 meter square. Okay, and once you get the backside area, you have to do the now deduction. What deduction you have to do? Window 2 you have to deduct means you have to reduce this. Okay, then this will be minus 1, this will be length is 1.200 meter. From 2 or I am speaking, I'm so I'm feeling some uncomfortable to speak. See, so now this L2 W window W2 length is minus 2, and if you multiply this 3, you will get the minus 1.20 meter square, and deduction. This will be if right side if you do, then after multiplying this 3 term you will get the meter square. Multiply these three terms. If will not come, then I will teach you. Okay, again, and this right side we have done. Now we have to do the deduction. For deduction, we have to do the window. What we have to do the what you have to reduce only W, window W3, ventilation 1 and ventilation 2. You have to do the deduction, and after multiplying W, after multiplying three terms for the window W, how much you will get? Minus 2.40 meter square. And after multiplying these three terms for the window W3, you will get the how much? Minus 1.44 meter square. Similarly, you will get the ventilation. If you multiply these three terms for the ventilation, you will get the how much? Minus 0.36 meter square. And again, if you multiply these three terms for the ventilation V2, ventilation 2, you can get the how much? Minus 0.54 meter square. Now we are going to work for the left side. Left side number is 1, length is 10.240 meter, and thickness is how much? 4.775 meter. And after multiplying these three terms, you will get the 48.90 meter square. Now once we work for the left side, you have to do the deduction also. What deduction you have to do? Window W1 and window W2. Do the deduction W1. If we do the deduction W1, window W1 minus number will be minus 2, length will be 1.50 meter, and thickness will be 1.20 meter. And after multiplying these three terms, you will get the area. Area will be how much? Minus 3.60 meter square. Okay, and window W2 will be how much? One, and length will be 1 and length will be 1.22 meter, and thickness will be how much? Thickness will be 1 meter. And if you multiply these three terms, you will get the minus 1.20 meter square area. Okay, area will be the minus 1.20 meter square. At last we deal. Now we are going to talk about the parapet wall. For parapet wall, we have to use the one short wall and another long wall. For long wall, we use the number 2. Length will be the 10 meter, 10.010 meter, and thickness will be 1.115 meter. And after multiplying these three terms, 2 10.010 into 1.115, after multiplying you will get the 22.32 meter square. Okay, once you get this, then you have to do the you have to work for the short wall. And this time you will take the you have to take number of the short wall will be 2, and breadth will be 7.460 meter, and thickness will be 1 meter. And after knowing these three value, multiply these three value one by one, and then after multiplying you will get the what? Area. And area will be the how much? After multiplying you will get the final area will be 14.92 meter. Once you know this all value, outside plaster value, then sum this all. This column value, if column value if you multiply, you will get the how much? 19.11.18. Okay, so this is the method, this is the process by which you can estimate the building of any type. It may be one-story building, it may be two-story building, it might be three-story building, it might be four-story building, it may be five-story building, it may be buildings, any type of buildings. But this is the process, this is the method by which you can do the proper estimation of the building or houses of any types. Okay, so till then, tata. If you like this video, then please don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to like, and also similarly you also don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you can get notification when I will upload the new video. Till then, tata, bye bye, see you in next video. Thank you, thanks for watching.